Hi everyone, my video is starting in a bit. I am so excited to share my tarot cards and my tarot readings with you. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, welcome to the reading everyone. I am so excited to share these keys with you. Our first key is a little ornated key. So that's key number 1. Our second key is a bit larger. It's very simple and minimalistic. And the third one has some numbers on it. And letters. It says CS 2, 3, and 6. 23 and 6. If these numbers make sense to you, I would pick this one. Anyway, let's begin. Pick the card that resonates with you the most so we can do our reading. Thank you. Key number 1, creativity. So you are craving to lead a creative life. You want to create life, you want to create beauty, you want to create prosperity around you. You are an artistic person. And whether this be in visual arts, music, or food, you create beauty around you wherever you go. I will share 2 messages from the universe just for you. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. I'll get into more detail in a bit. All that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. These are beautiful. Sometimes you do feel intimidated by others. That's my interpretation. This is not necessarily a bad thing. If you're introverted or if you've been hurt by others, that is really natural. But always see the good in others, because it might create new opportunities, friendships, spiritual awakenings, new ways of seeing the world. So that is the universe's message for you. And this one resonates very well with a lot of people. And I don't know if you've ever witnessed it, but little miracles are everywhere. Miracles always happen. I truly believe that if we let go of control of how life will unfold, life surprises you in unimaginable ways. So I find this card really valuable. That has happened to me actually. Last year I moved twice and that was really unexpected, and it was all for the better. I hope you do not move twice a year. That's something else, but what you need is coming to you. There is abundance. I can see creativity. If you want to pursue something that is creative, this is the right time. So LeNormand cards are a little bit different compared to tarot cards. They actually tell short stories and they're very brief and to the point. So I really like these ones. Let's check them out. 22 paths. Pick one. Oh, that's the cover. Child. And a lily. Let's look at the numbers too. Maybe they will resonate with you and they will signify something that will change in your life. It could be a date. It could be an age. It could be a door number. Because this is a group reading, I can't go too deep into it, but if these numbers resonate with you, take note. So there is a new path that is being forged, and you will have a childlike wonder towards it. It will spark a lot of pure curiosity, and at the end of it, there is some form of good luck, and you will cherish the moments where you were unafraid of going forward and moving towards a new direction where you can have this childlike creative freedom. Um, yeah, on top of this, like, I do think that you have the desire to make changes in your life for the better, and the conditions are definitely favorable for you. If this path is a new child, then the cards are saying, yeah, you can think about it. I'm a pair of talking hands. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but the conditions are favorable to forge a new path. And the lily is always like a prosperous and short and sweet card that tells you that, yeah, yeah, at the end of this path, there is a chance of a great life and prosperity and abundance and happiness. All right. So, what will unfold after that? I noticed that the first row I put usually points out the situation and what's going on mentally, and then the second row usually gives out ideas and clues about what's about to happen or family dynamics. So let's see how that works. Page of Swords, great. Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Magician. All right, the desire to start something new has become really clear now. There are two things that you have to be cautious about. The first one is inexperience. Don't let inexperience prevent you from trying out the things you want to do. But at the same time, if you are inexperienced, try to learn as much as you can before diving into it. So if you're starting a business, don't overthink it, but don't just jump into it without knowing, without doing some form of research either. So if this is a creative business, yeah, do it. Do some soft opening. Don't go big and start pushing things you can't deliver. So if you have a capacity of selling, I don't know, 50 items a week, make sure that the customers know it. So there is some sort of streamlining process of whatever you're trying to do. You don't know how to do it yet. Don't let that stop you from doing it, but you will have some minor obstacles when trying to pursue creativity. There are minor obstacles which are natural. Minor obstacles always happen and they're a learning opportunity. They are never harmful. That is great. And you do have the seed money. You do have the initial money to start it, whatever it is, and you're rather brave. The fear of change might be a bit concerning. The tower symbolizes that. But, everybody feels a little bit worried when they start something new. And I do feel like you're fairly courageous. You are ready in the sense that the Magician is here. You are ready to take the first step. Perhaps you have taken the first step. The initial seed that was in your mind has been planted and you're working towards it. It's working out well. I do see you doing really amazing art. If you are an artist and you want to promote your site or your YouTube or whatever, leave a comment below. I will check it out. I will be your fan. I will follow you. Please make sure that you let yourself be seen and known once you're ready. It's the initial phases. I can see that. I can see that there are minor mistakes. They're not the end of the world. I can see that there is a fear of change, but there is some, there's some beauty in creating something that didn't exist in the world before, and the world needs it right now. You do want to create something that brings joy to others, and I think that's beautiful. Okay, I really like this deck. I find it aesthetically pleasing, and they're very easy to read. I'm really surprised how easy these are. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yes, same with the Tower. . Okay. There is, you have two knights over here, and then in the middle of it you have death. Well, a lot of people do not like the death card, but death means change. It doesn't mean death in the sense that our life ends. It's we shed ourselves. I feel like somebody needs to design a card where a shrimp or a snake is shedding their skin. This is, you're shedding your past selves. You're shedding who you used to be. You're moving forward and you're growing up. You are becoming a new and better software updated version of yourself. And that is really good. I do think that this will bring greatness into your life. And it's always a good card. Like whenever the Tower and the Death come up together, it means that this person is mildly resistant to change, but it's not necessarily gonna, like, it's not a life or death situation. It's uncomfortable. This discomfort is the thing that fuels creativity and makes us move forward anyway. So I think it's great. I really like this card. And Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. So after the initial phases, you do gain experience. First off, you will make really good financial and logistical decisions when moving forward. This could be going to an art school or whatever, or it could be starting the business and moving forward. Or whatever you're doing, you gain experience and then you start going. It's not well established. You don't have a king over here, right? It's not the King of Swords. So you haven't been doing this forever. If you had been experienced, you'd have different cards. But you will be fairly comfortable doing it once everything is streamlined and established. So that is great. And you will be more vulnerable in your art. You'll be able to share your thoughts more openly. You'll be more at ease when you're sharing your work and charging people for it, or if you're making food, or if you're providing for your family, whatever you're doing, whether it's something that brings in money or not, you're going to be more willing to share what you're doing and share the joys and the beauty of what you're doing. Initially, you might be shy about it and uncomfortable about it, but eventually it'll become something that you are very proud of and that you feel less vulnerable about. So that is great. Two of Cups. Now that's interesting. You will have good relationships with the people you're sharing and offering this art with. And I suspect you have a very supportive person in your life. It could be a partner, it could be a parent, it could be a spouse, it could be a child. But there is somebody who is very fond of you, who will give you a lot of encouragement. So this is something that you really needed in your life, and it is out there. It could also indicate a new romance if you're single. So at the end of this, I do see that you are taking the next steps to have something great and abundant, and I'm really pleased for you. I really liked this reading. Thank you so much for listening, Group 1. Group number 2, here is your reading. If you picked out this key, this is the message that you will be getting from the universe. Determination. You're determined to do something. Let's find out what it is. But let me put it this way. This determination wasn't there all the time. You did not have this seedling that was planted into your heart. It did not appear overnight. It took a long time to convince yourself to become determined. And determination is half of what you want to do already. So convincing yourself took a long time. We have 2 cards from the universe. I like this one. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. You have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself before the needs of others. That doesn't mean that you will become selfish. It means that you have to prioritize your own health and your well-being before you can help your others. You have to fill your own cup before you can fill other people's cups. So I feel like you were somewhat neglecting yourself and your needs, or you weren't listening to your inner voice. And you've been making some certain transformations lately. So you've been trying really hard to see what's been going on. So that's lovely. And this one, my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. So you need to do more of what you enjoy doing. You have to think about what you like to do and what brings you joy. You have to look deep into yourself in terms of career, work, education, and life. There's one thing that is like, this sounds right and it looks right and it feels right and it's accepted by society. And then there's another thing that indicates, what do I want? How do I feel about this? What is it beneficial for me? Once you ask those questions and you find the answers deep within you, then you get to do more things. All right. There's a woman. LeNormand is a lot more straightforward. There's a fish. There's another woman. When you surround yourself with other women who want the best for you, then there is prosperity. The women you choose in your life are really important. The friendships that you forge with them will bring you abundance. You have to make sure that these people have the best interest in you. They are walking away from this fish for some reason. Could it be, it's a hunch. If you ever fell out of friendship from one of these women, there is path to reconciliation. That's my other message. If you befriend this friend again, there is a lot, or if you walked away from it, you do grieve it. But I feel like female friendships are important in our lives. It doesn't matter who you're friends with. Like, if it's not a good friendship for you, it's time to move on. But when you surround yourself with the right people, it just becomes something amazing. It becomes your pillar, it becomes your rock. So this one is interesting. Let me know in the comments what happened. All right. Let's have a look at what types of good things are waiting for you and are about to unfold. Let's see. There's the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. I shuffled these beforehand. Ten of Wands and Two of Wands. Okay, I feel like this is more like a relationship type of thing. Right away, I can see that you are a very creative, sensitive person who cares about others. First off, you are the Queen of Cups. But you've been carrying too much burden. You've been taking up too much responsibility. You haven't been speaking up enough about allocating responsibility to others. Whether this is the workplace or a relationship, you don't need to do this much. You're not obliged to carry this much weight and responsibility. Of course, it's good to do things and speak up and work hard on it, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to prove yourself to others. You are valued. You are worthy, even without doing this much. I can see that you're very tired and that you've been burning yourself out. It is going to become a burnout if you keep going like this. This is no good. In that sense, you need to stop. Two of Cups. Yeah, you have a very happy relationship at this point, or there is a burgeoning love waiting for you. But, this person wants more. Like, they have come to a certain point. You have come to a certain point. But you do want more. You want more in life. You want more in relationships. You want more. And I do not necessarily see that these two people are incompatible. That's not what I'm saying. But you're not at the last stop. You want to take the next step. Like if you're an older couple, maybe you want to retire. Maybe if you're a younger couple, maybe both of you are looking for jobs and you're worried that they might be in different places. So there is something that says that you have to move forward. You are going to end up having to make a decision. And you don't have to sacrifice your own dreams for it, or the other doesn't have to either. Because I can see a very successful woman who is smart and capable, and you're both going to move forward. Like you're both going to become better versions of yourself. You're both going to become prosperous. It is coming. But then you do have to sit and discuss what the next step is. Whether you're in a couple or if you're single, if you just met someone, there will be decisions. There are decisions to be made. And, change is coming. You are determined to change. You are determined to ask more for yourself. I can see that. Okay. Whoopsie. Eight of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay. The Magician. Ace of Cups. Now, mistakes had been made a long time ago. There was a heartbreak that still shadows your life decisions. This could be a failure to do a certain thing, or it could be a breakup. But whatever did not work out does not mean that it's not going to work out the next time. All you need to do in life is to keep trying. The Eight of Swords, it was reversed, right, initially. But I like to put them back in order because life is a cycle. Whether this is reversed or not is pretty much insignificant because it gives the same message. That's how I like to interpret my cards. You do feel stuck at certain times, but don't forget that if you walk forward, you're going to get yourself out of this situation. All you need is determination. All you need is self-confidence. It won't come immediately, but nobody is obliged or stuck in situations. It's all our life choices. Sometimes we might feel like this is the last stop, this is where I'm stopping, but life is full of transformations. Life offers transformations perpetually. Therefore you will move forward. Things will change for you. Things will get better. And all you need is faith and belief in yourself and taking one step at a time. You are surrounded by swords, but well, if you walk forward, see, there's a little opening there. You can get out of there unharmed. If you're in a dark place, just keep moving, just keep swimming. It'll work out. That's what the cards are telling you. So your past is shadowing you. But then the future has really great things that are being bestowed on you. So Ace of Cups, you are going to start something new. It could be an education, a hobby, a job. And the Magician also symbolizes new beginnings and the initial step. And there is no naivety like the Fool card. There is a bit more knowledge. And you might go through imposter syndrome, but you deserve it. You deserve greatness, and you deserve prosperity, and you deserve all the things that are coming to you. The universe is going to bring you some great opportunities, and I can tell that you're going to take them. You're not going to ponder and say, no, I can't, or should I, would I? You're going to go for it. And at the end of it, it's going to end up really well. So this is part of your life story, and I think it's great. Thank you so much for listening, group number 2. And now it is time for group number 3. Hello, my lovely group number 3. This is your card, abundance. You have been craving for abundance. You've been praying for it. You've been manifesting it. You've been asking it. You've been wanting it. You've been wanting it for a really long time. This is all you've been thinking about. So this is the general theme of your reading. And there's your key. The universe has 2 important reminders for you, and I will read them to you now. I breathe calmly and easily. I am safe in this moment. Can you see that these cards are green, and green is like money green? If you think and concentrate and believe that what you want is already yours, then abundance will accelerate. So believe in this and be in the moment. You are thinking about the future quite a bit. You're dreaming and calculating and doing your math, whatever. But don't forget to be in the now as well. Your second message. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate actions, and bring forth peaceful energy. That is a beautiful card, and it just speaks for itself. So today, stay positive. Think about good thoughts. Believe in yourself and work hard on yourself just like every day. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. Okay, LeNormand cards. Yeah, this is the Chelsea LeNormand, if you want to know. Just shuffle them. They're beautiful. I love them. They tell short and sweet little messages. And they're very to the point. A letter. A ship. And a cross. There is a piece of news that is coming to you, and you will not like this message. It will push you to quote unquote suffer, But suffering is not necessarily something that is negative. Suffering is growth. Suffering is change. Suffering is accepting what you cannot change. It it grows your passion, it grows your perspective, it changes you from within. And we have some numbers, 27, 3, or 36. 27 or 3 is like a date. It could either be the 3rd or the 27th or something in March. You could be coming soon. My readings are timeless, by the way, so this could be July, January, it doesn't matter. Whenever you read it, so you can adjust the date accordingly. So there is a piece of news that is coming, and you will not like it, or you will suffer. I feel like this could be something to do with a bank statement. Maybe it's a wake-up call to close off your debt. It could be something financial, which hurts at first, but it's better to rip off the band-aid and deal with it first rather than letting it trickle and just go on forever. So that's how I see it. Not necessarily liking something is not always bad. I actually think that it's good because it pushes you for the better. Okay. Let's look at how things will unfold for you. Let's check this out. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah. I really like this. So you are initiating something new. You are going into it without knowing what it entails. You are not so sure how things will work out, but you are going anyway. You have moved on from the past. Something has hurt you before, and you've learned from your past mistakes, which is totally fine. We all make mistakes. You're not holding on to those grudges. You're not counting your losses. You're just letting it go and moving forward. This could be a relationship. It could be your past mistakes or financial failure. But whatever it is, you are ready to start anew. You are ready to take the next step. If you have money, you're ready to start the business. You're ready to invest. You're ready to buy that house or whatever. You're going into it without thinking too much. So that is, you could do a little bit more research, but we could never know how things are going to unfold and the risks until we take the first step. You will learn new things and new information will be disclosed to you on the way. So that is certain. You do have you're going to have a happy family life. There is some prosperity and happy things coming along. So this is very nice because maybe you have a good relationship with your parents or your siblings, or this could be your family life. Things are going well in the family front in the near future. Things are getting better. There is some sadness that comes with letting go of certain things, but new things are waiting for you and better things are ahead of you. You do worry about, because you're thinking about abundance, because you're thinking so much about prosperity, because you're obsessing and focusing on money so much, sometimes it takes away the joy from you. Please don't let that do to you. Do your savings, do your math, and then let go of the rest. I really like Ramit Sethi's blog and his writings about it, how we perceive money and how we see it. So I feel like that one could be a great, check it out on YouTube, Ramit Sethi. He's great about these stuff. There is this mental blockage about money. You need to get into the abundance mindset. That's what the cards are telling you. Once you get into truly deeply get into the abundance mindset, things get much better in terms of money. Let's check these out. Oops. Well, there's no nudity there. I'll just... She's not completely nude. Please don't report me. It should be fine, I hope. Oh, I do see prosperity and abundance again. And once you are in a couple, or if you become a couple, if you are single, you will be in a relationship where you make smart money decisions. That is very interesting. Like, you are letting go of your past, you're shedding yourself, and you're becoming this strong woman that you were always meant to be. Your hard work starts paying off. Whatever you've been working on or have decided to work on, it is starting to bring in some money. It hasn't for a really long time, but it's really near. Just keep pushing through. I believe in you, and I truly believe that you will be getting the compensation that you deserve. You will be upset from time to time for the things that you don't have, but always remember that the universe is boundless. If you lost something, it can get replaced if it's a physical thing. Money, a house, a car, anything. We can't replace people, but we can always replace things. So whatever is gone will come back to you. Whatever you desire is out there. Do not focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have so the universe can do its work and bring more abundance. King of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a male figure who is very smart with money, and if you think properly and if you do the right things together, you will actually have a really abundant life. I can see that. Other than that, this was a really short and sweet and very to the point reading. I'm really glad that group number 3 has all this luck waiting for him. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and have some comments, please feel free to share them. Write them down below and I will be doing more readings. I'll see you next time.